Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make old school hard grip STIGMATA style. To go along this video, you can get this full template, the Ableton file, samples, MIDI, presets, everything you just heard in the intro is available at the top of the description on my website. Definitely go grab that. It's the best way to take your tracks to the next level right now, today. There's very little you can do right now to make better music, but this will help you. Thanks for the support, guys, and let's get started. Alright, so we're at 139 BPM, and the first thing we got is the low end. So it's comprised of three things. I really like to think of this all as like one thing though. Like that's how you're gonna make the best tracks, right? So we got a 909 kick. No processing required. Well, there's some group processing, but nothing, it's just a fat 909 turned up properly. We have a bass line, which is just this analog patch, so it's just E across 2 octaves going do-do-do-do. Right, it's just a really fat analog patch, saw wave, or square wave, sine wave together into a low pass filter with a punchy envelope, and then shaper to make it sound like it's sidechain. And you can hear those two go really well together, and also the kick is a bit tuned as well, you can see. So that'll like really work. And then we have this, the third part. So it's these two 909 toms. Pretty simple, they're just bouncing off of each other and kind of creating a groove. They're going through a bit of delay, overdrive, cutting out the lows, also cutting out a little bit of highs. And then a shaper, and you can hear when you put those with the other two, it really works. And you also got to tune those as well. But yeah, so then we've just got a bit of a subcut on the group, converting the whole group to mono. And then we've got our drums. So we got open hi-hat. Nice and short and punchy. And also this operator layer to kind of add some punch to it and make it hit even harder. So it's just a bit of white noise with a short volume envelope, bandpass filter, and that's it. But if you put that with this, see how it it really smacks harder? We've also got this 16th note hi-hat that I made with the operator. Right, just doing a bit of swing in there. You can hear it. And yeah, so the operator hi-hats, it's really just filtered white noise and then different permutations of that. But, this is actually a great way to be able to make hi-hats because you don't have to sit there and dig through samples. You can just make what you want it to be, and then it's good. I've also got this. So what this is, it's these little chops of like some drums. It's got a low pass filter with this LFO on it at 8th notes, giving it some movement, plus a bit of distortion. I've got a high pass, delay, and then auto pan to make it bounce off of the kick. Right? Then we just have a bit of this ride. Sits perfectly over top of the hi-hats. On the group, we're just cutting out a bit of low end, and that's really it for the drums, right? It's pretty simple techno as far as that's concerned. But then we have these two synth sequences. Right, and I want to play these together because it's really not just about either or. It's really about how you can create this kind of dark, glitchy atmosphere by putting together both of these that do really different things. So the first one is just this wavetable. It's just bouncing between the E across different octaves. And then I've got this Sines 4 with like some FM, which is like low pitched, and then there's like a bunch of modulation on there, like LFOs to move that around. This auto pan, which is doing 16 notes, so here's without it. Bit of delay, high pass, distortion, and then we're making it bounce off the kick with the auto pan. And then this one, we're just going, it's literally just like this super short pattern, right? It's a polyrhythm, where we're going from E just to F, an octave up, and then back down. This is like this evil metallic sound with operator. So I've got some sine waves here doing FM at different octaves. That's how you get that like kind of metallic thing. But there's a little bit more to it. I have this LFO moving the fine tuning of oscillator B, so it's kind of like detuning it over time. And yeah, it helps move this and give it just something that's not just like the same thing over and over. We got a filter with a little bit of an envelope, just a low pass, some hard shaper, a bit of phaser or a bit of flanger with a very high feedback. Here's without that. With it, it really gives it like a metallic tone. We've got this saturator. Here's without that. It's obviously very important. A bit of delay, high pass, and then auto pin to make it bounce off the kick. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. So I hope you enjoyed. As always, make sure to like this video as well as subscribe. And let me know what you think of this one in the comments. Check out and grab this sample pack and project file at the top of the description on my website. It's the best template for this style on the market. Go ahead and grab it. I promise you won't be disappointed. Thanks for the support, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow with another video.